As we remind you of the lineups tonight, Derby with Harley Price in goal, back four of Gordon, Banks, Osayande and Gill, Toller, Allen and Eames the midfield, McAndrew, Oguntolo and Johnson Osong make up the attack. Sunderland coming into this game on not the greatest run of form in truth, but they're only a few points behind Derby in Premier League North. Both sides have had a good start to the campaign, the table being dominated by the Manchester clubs at the moment, City and United leading the way, but Derby their closest competition. Do keep an eye on the bench for Marcus Neal, who scored just last night for Sunderland's under-21s. It's the Rams against Sunderland in the third round here at Pride Park Stadium. There will be a winner this evening. Extra time and penalties on the agenda if required. Will this be the first step in a magical journey for this young group? A false start. Sunderland in the iconic red and white stripes get us underway. Derby with some early pressure. Justin Oguntolo putting himself about nice and early.
Great start by the boys, Eamesy and Justin pressing straight away, so a good tempo setting the tone of the game.
No nonsense from Luke Banks, the captain, with his first touch of the game. Oguntolo just threatening to maybe get away from the Derby defence there, but Banks making sure. These sides yet to face each other in the league so far this season. They were due to face off at the weekend ahead of this fixture. That was rearranged at the preference of both clubs. There's an offside flag up on the far side.
Just a tiny bit frantic, the game, a little bit, just for that 45 seconds period then. Somebody needs to get the foot on it and get us playing.
There's some nervous energy to be burned off for both sides as Eames goes ratting away, and he might have forced a mistake there. Here's Johnson Osong. Derby with bodies forward in this attack. Asong's pull back. It was begging for somebody to get on the end of it. Instead, it's the Sunderland captain, Jayden Jones, who has to put it behind, with a first real sign of intent from Derby and from Johnson Osong.
Yeah, great press from Eamesy on the front foot. Eyes for the centre back, and he's gone after him a full tilt. And then Johnson's picked up the transition and gone at the full back. Done what he gets obviously judged on, and gone after him and took him to the byline and produced a great ball. We probably just needed to release one more player into the box.
Osayande and Banks have gone forward for this first Derby corner. The Rams looking for a fast start. It's toward Osayande, what a save! But on the follow-up, Adisa Osayande makes absolutely sure it is a dream start for Derby County.
Great ball from Cruz. Good movement in the box. Very similar to the first team. Set play, the ringer roses, and then Adisa's got himself free, and it's a great header. Keeper makes a save, and then he taps in the rebound. Yeah, great ball from Cruz, and then he probably should do better first time around, Adisa, but nevertheless, it's a goal.
Terrific ball in from Allen, and there was Osayande, had the quick feet just to scoop up the rebound and put it past Ben Metcalf, who could do nothing about the second attempt, and that really is the perfect start for the Rams.
Justin played a big part as well in the goal, stopping the goalkeeper coming, which was good. Some information we've been trying to give him as well, so that's positive.
So it is the start that Derby were looking for. And the game hasn't really got going as yet. Toller snaps into a couple of strong challenges. Sunderland escape with possession. It's 2 goals in as many games for Adisa Osayande. He scored against Nottingham Forest a couple of weekends ago in the 18's last fixture. Here comes Sunderland on the attack really for the first time. Not for long. One back by Osong. First involvement for Gordon from right back. Rides the first challenge, and Gordon is surging forward down the right-hand side. Referee playing advantage. Now it's McAndrew. Still has support. Allen. Clever ball back to McAndrew. McAndrew still going. Just taken away from him and swept clear. Now the decision goes Sunderland's way, but Derby looking really dangerous on the counter, Bucko.
Yeah, very, very bright. Johnson the Son picking up the ball and releasing Isaac Gordon, who's been performing very well at left back out position, and he's gone back to his natural position, and he started the game very, very well. Just needed to have that end product to make sure we're good organisation behind the ball, because they're 1-9 up there, the centre forward up against Adisa and Luke, and he picked up the ball.
Terrific energy from Owen Eames. Finlay Holcroft on the ball for Sunderland, who are just looking to try and settle here. Not the start they were looking for, of course. They haven't been in great form coming into this one, winless in their last 3 matches. Following a terrific 3-3 draw away at Newcastle a few weeks ago. Song loses out. It's prodded clear by Tola. And Derby with the throw on this near side. Really good intensity about Derby, Bucko. Yeah,
good aerial duel as well from Tristan. They've obviously pressed a little bit. Sunderland's decided to kick it.
Well, clever from Derby here. Oguntulu wins the corner. Derby making things very uncomfortable for the visitors in these opening exchanges. Clever from Allen. Sunderland able to clear. First touch for Price in the home goal. Osayande the goal scorer. Here's Gill, first real involvement for him. Gill fouled. Derby free kick. Involved in all 3 matches that Derby played in the competition last season, Tristan Gill. Forward by Osayande, just over the head of Gordon, who drifted all the way forward from right back.
Yeah, started to push a little bit. Isaac on the right hand side, and we drop Cruz out to the false fullback and Niall out there. So must be something they've been working on, the 18s this week going into the game. Obviously trying to disorganise Sunderland.
Bit more zip about Sunderland in this move at the moment. Garagusian just saw it roll out of play though.
Better.
Banks. Tola with time to turn. Wasn't the best touch from Marcel Tola. Now it's Osayande stepping forward. Oguntulu. Referee thought about playing the advantage. Oh, we just need to be careful here. It's got a little casual from all involved. Osayande back to make the challenge, and Gill can clear. And Oguntulu just not quite able to keep it in play. It was a bit untidy there.
Yeah, just a little bit sloppy from us a couple of times in possession. We did really well in this corner to work it back out the other side through Pricey, and then just a couple of loose touches in possession and not quite clean with his pass, and that little bit of sloppiness creeps in and the opposition smell it and they start coming after you a bit harder on the press. If you're clean in possession, the opposition don't press as hard, so got to tidy up a little bit, us as a group.
Neil stepping forward, gives it away. Allen slaloms his way out of danger. Now there's a bit of space for Banks.
It's in this situation now where you've got to get Cruz on the ball. He's the one who'll dictate and get the ball and play. You can definitely see the work, what they've been used to doing. The 18s are working Allen out on the side, and McAndrew trying to get him into positions where he can hurt the opposition. Exactly that now.
And here is Allen on the ball. Whittaker quickly across to pay some attention to him. Toller now. Clever ball from Toller. Eames. Oguntolu. Osong. Derby looking dangerous here. Support from Gill. The attack continues. It's Eames. Toller just keeps possession.
With Marcel.
Osayande, the goal scorer. Gordon. Bit of space for Allen. He has McAndrew to the right-hand side. Allen going in field. Drops for Eames. Try to squeeze it back to Allen. He might have been better going for goal himself, but no real chance of a Sunderland break here. Derby will start again.
It's got to be just a little bit better. They've got into a good position there, Owen and Cruz did. We just got to be a little bit smarter and a little bit cleaner with that final pass. Take care a little bit better than what we've just done. We are having a few more numbers higher up the pitch in possession, which worries me a little bit for transition. But at the minute, as long as we're clean and we pass it properly, we'll be okay. But yeah, I should imagine there'll be a few turnovers if we aren't as clean with the ball as we need to be.
Some really interesting movement from Derby off the ball, as this one's aimed at Osong, who's quick enough to cause problems, and he's won the ball back for Derby here. Gill. Allen. Gordon goes to ground to win the ball well. To put us on the far side, appreciated that challenge.
He's had a good start, Isaac. Started the game well.
Sunderland have really struggled to settle in these opening 12 minutes. McAndrew had a hat-trick the last time these sides faced each other. Giving chase to this one. Derby has settled for the throw. Cruz Allen on the ball. Allen driving forward. Allen from a long way out. Straight down the throat of the goalkeeper, Metcalf.
Good bit of play. Gets in a good position again. Cruz looks to step and drive with the ball. Probably the decision was to probably combine. It's probably too far out. But yeah, good positivity and courage to step on the ball and step forward with it.
Derby winning it back again through Tristan Gill. No respite for Sunderland at the moment. Osayande trying to pick out Allen on the far side, and he has. Plenty of bodies forward in this attack for the Rams. McAndrew trying to give it back to Allen. And Toller has it back for the Rams once more.
It's very difficult when an opponent sits in the mid-block and you're not quick or moving the ball as quick as you need to do so. So you've got to try and generate some intensity by moving the ball quick and hoping the opposition start to press a little bit more, then the gaps will appear for you.
Gill does well to get his head to that and keep the ball moving. Great work from Tristan Gill.
And Jono. Excellent work from Johnson this on there, tracking back and helping out his fullback.
Just rolled off the toe of Justin Oguntulu. But Derby keep getting the ball back.
They're having a difficult moment, Sunderland now. They don't quite know.
Glorious touch from Osong. Faced by the defender, tries to trick his way through. Holcroft did well. Whittaker's deep. Back it goes to Metcalf. Maybe a chance for Sunderland just to start to try and build something. Wouldn't be an upset if they were to win at Pride Park tonight by any means. Derby have been on the end of a couple of surprise defeats in this competition here in recent seasons. Now this is their first home tie in a couple of years now. All three were on the road last season. They've made a good start here, the Young Rams, still leading by that Adisa Osayande 3rd minute goal. And the Rams have been well worth it. Long from Price. Goes goalkeeper to goalkeeper. Ben Metcalf only turned 18 earlier this month, the Sunderland goalkeeper. Tola loses out. This is Garagushian. The way through was blocked by Banks. Garagushian wins it back. Whittaker on the ball now for Sunderland. And support from Archie Lightfoot down the left-hand side. Whittaker. Kindon. Holcroft. Good tackle by Gill.
And Adisa.
That Sunderland attack didn't last too long, and maybe now Derby can get going with Sunderland committing bodies forward. Gordon decides against it.
It's going to be a little bit sharper in possession when we broke a line with a pass. Just, yeah, a little bit more urgency and more energy to go forward with the ball. Like I said beforehand, it's difficult when the opposition's not pressing you, but step beyond somebody.
Price looks for McAndrew. Bounced off the Republic of Ireland Youth International. Sunderland throw. Allen.
Trist.
Johnson a song. All a little too pedestrian from Derby at the moment.
A little bit high with the numbers. We've got too many bodies too high. No, but you're going to have to go longer into them bodies with that many bodies high. Need a few more bodies lower to play.
Oh, mistake here. Given back to Sunderland, and Price redeems himself.
Oh.
The danger's still not gone. Price does well to get back in. And here's McAndrew to lead the break for Derby. Now McAndrew does well. Maybe, Booker, that might be the little wake-up call that Derby needed.
Yeah, we've been a little bit too slow and too lame a little bit in possession, so we've got to move that a little bit quicker. And if we are going to try and build and have possession, we've got to have maybe one player lower to keep the ball. You
can certainly see the qualities that Derby have. Allen.
Yeah,
Lovely ball to Gordon. What a goal this would be! Still a chance for the Rams. Eames. Allen. Another save from Metcalf. Well, it has woken Derby up.
Yeah, it's good play again. Cruz got himself in a good position out on the right, come inside again with his left foot, and a little slide in between the fullback and the centre back, and a great run from Isaac Gordon. Great ball, so great slide here, and then great run from Justin. It's a good strike, it's on target, it's probably a little bit high, harder for the keeper to get to if it's a little bit lower, but yeah, everything positive is coming through Cruz Allen. You've got to get him on the ball and playing. Get him lower, game dictating play, demanding the ball. It's got to come from him, but it's also got to come from us as well.
Gordon driving forward, it's a good challenge. It will be a Derby corner. You can see why Cruz Allen has attracted plenty of attention over the last couple of years.
Just got that edge, Owen Weir. He's
got that swagger.
He's got that swagger, that courage, that knows he's a player. And like I said before the game kicked off, he's got a long way to go and he's got a lot to learn, and the physical side of the game he's got to improve on, but he's got that special talent, and yeah, I love how he moves, how he plays, how he gets on the ball.
Derby's third corner, the goal came from this side, from Allen again. Eames had a try from the edge of the area, blocked away. That ring around the roses always causes problems. Good play from Tristan Gill. Banks in the centre circle. Allen, great turn. Osong. He's into the penalty area. Driven across goal, and that was inches away from 2-0.
Brilliant play again. Great little bit of technique on the turn in the central again from Cruz Allen, and serves it out wide to Johnson. Johnson does his job again, gets squared up with the fullback. He's gone at him a couple of times now, so the fullback knows he's in a bit of trouble, and it's a great ball across with his left foot. Justin's just got to make that run, that darting run across the near, and open his right foot up to tap it in. But we've looked dangerous on these set plays. The delivery's been good, the movement's been good. We've had first contact. Hopefully we can get one again here.
Derby went short on the last occasion from the left. Eames has stayed away this time. And as Metcalf makes the save, the whistle goes anyway.
Lovely ball again, dying to be headed. So yeah, great ball again.
Plenty of strapping around the knee of Johnson Asong. Joined Derby at under 11s. There are plenty of players in this group that have a really long-standing association with the club. It wouldn't have counted even if it had snuck in. As Derby go hunting once more. Gray from Sunderland.
Oh,
They have managed to escape this time. Whittaker. That's a nice ball forward. Price makes himself big, but it's not enough. Trey Ogusuyi has equalised for Sunderland. It's their first real attack. A bit of afters to go with it. And despite dominating these opening exchanges, Derby are pegged back to 1-1.
yeah, we struggled a little bit there on the press. They opened us up a little bit on the wide areas from the goal kick, so essentially put the centre backs a little bit wider, made us to jump a little bit wider, and then just the ball around the corner and we couldn't quite recover, and then the gaps was a little bit too big for us. It looks like Price has hurt himself in the process. Yeah, just them spaces were just a little bit too big there on the press, and the gap started to appear. And yeah, it's a great run by the 9 and a good finish. I'd expect us to be a little bit more compact than what we were.
Looked like there was some contact on the knee of Harley Price. who is slowly getting back to his feet. Jack Thompson was up very quickly in the dugout. A very capable replacement if indeed he is required, but I don't think he's going to be at this stage. Ollie Price back on his feet. Started 7 of Derby's 10 Premier League games this season. Jack Thompson has played much more of the football at 21's level with Jake Buxton alongside me.
We're very, very lucky to have two goalkeepers of the calibre they are to be in the building in the same age group. It's been a good competition for such a long time between the two boys. And it'd be interesting to see how it plays out in the next 18 months.
Well, how did Derby react to going behind? Conceding rather. It's a foul from Banks there. Might have been an earlier foul from Cruz Allen as well that the referee saw, but allowed play to continue.
Interesting, it looks like it's energised Sunderland straight away. I thought they struggled to settle into the game. It looked like we'd settled the best.
Not too many inside Pride Park tonight, but they're making a decent amount of noise.
Just looking at the players now, this is where you try and show your leadership skills as a young lad. If there's a leader out there now, he's organising the team and trying to settle the lads down and talk to each individual around how we're performing. It's not been a bad start. They've scored against run of play really, and yeah, just galvanising the group now and organising the team to try and defend this set play.
Jalen Jones makes his way over to the far side under his own steam. He'll return to the field in a minute. Derby with some defending to do first. Toller got enough of it. And Derby have the throw. Nice control from Eames. Certainly battling for it. Eames is there to tidy up. Tulu onside. Oh, Eames can't quite get into the path of Cruz Allen.
That was a great opportunity, just on transition there, just turned over, just a little bit of quality. A bit more quality from Eames here, we could have been back in behind them again.
The best FA Cup run of recent times for Derby came back in 2017-18 season. That was the year that they won the Premier League national title, a side that featured the likes of Max Bird and Erin Cashin, Lee Buchanan, who scored his first EFL goal at the weekend. But Derby have given the ball away again here. Gill got back to make a really important challenge ahead of Whittaker, but the Rams haven't cleared just yet. Hunt on the edge of the box. Floated across by Holcroft. Offside flag is up on this near side.
Just a little bit loose again in possession there. Marcel in the middle of the park. Ball rolled into him and didn't quite scan or know what was around him, and it turned over. It looked like we were going to get transitioned on the game, but Tristan got back in quite well. Just got to settle a bit more and get playing, get on the ball again. It's all gone a little bit frantic. I don't know if the nerves are kicked in a little bit more with the boys. They just need to settle down a little bit.
Powered away by Price. Ogantulu. No Song. Got away from a couple of Sunderland players, gave it away to a third. That's a late challenge from Osayande. Clever play from the Sunderland goal scorer, just to draw him in and invite the challenge, and I think it's going to be the first yellow card of the night.
He looked bright, the boy up front for Sunderland, the 9. He's made a couple of decent runs. They've got to be on their toes, Adisa and Banksy, organising a little bit better rest defence when we've got the ball and we're going forward. They've obviously worked on turnovers. Sunderland try and go quick on transition, so yeah, we've got to be organised a little bit better than what we were.
Half an hour gone at Pride Park Stadium, this FA Youth Cup third round tie between Sunderland and Derby, and it's an intriguing one. Ogantulu bounced away from him. Garagushin bounced off Osayande, he can clear. Not too far. Whittaker out on the near side. Now Holcroft for Sunderland. They're starting to look more and more confident. Whittaker. Back to Kindon again. Derby pressing with purpose. Clever play though from the visitors. Holcroft. Banks with the clearance. And Price had to be strong. Good catch, good claim.
Good claim, yeah. We just got to do a little bit better to stop the cross in wide areas there. Tristan Gill, get tighter, get closer. It's too easy to put the ball in the box. And then we've got to deal with the ball when it comes in and clear his lines a little bit better than what we did. We've definitely got to settle better in possession. We've not had a foothold now since the goal. It's just rocked us a little bit, are we?
Gordon maybe a little fortunate there to get the throw in.
Yeah, through all the good play at the start of the game and the game plan, it's difficult for the boys to settle after that, conceding the goal against runner play.
Pop forward by Allen. McAndrew is onto it. Good first touch. Side netting. Well, he had to take it on early.
Yeah, good hook from Cruz. Niall opens up. Great first touch to get ahead of him, and then he's got to go across the keeper for me. The opposite side. As I was saying just before we got the chance, then you have to settle and stick to the game plan. If things ain't going quite your way, and if you derail off that plan, and it all becomes making your own decisions, it becomes tough. So just sticking with it.
Metcalf clears. Ogunsuyi can't control that one.
It's a bit fresh, Owen, isn't it, up here tonight?
It certainly is. Pride Park microclimate in full effect. Not as bad as Moor Farm, I have to say. It generally seems to be 10 degrees colder than everywhere else in the city or county of Derby, in Derbyshire. Gill wins the header. Jones stepped onto it. He's fired it out to the far side toward Chung, who's been pretty quiet so far. You can credit Isaac Gordon for a lot of that. Over to Ben Kinden. Took Sunderland a while to play themselves into this game, but they've certainly managed to do so now. Price has to clear in a hurry. Can only clear out of play.
Yeah, he's got to do a little bit better there to keep it on the island. That clearance.
Definitely Sunderland who will be the happier at the moment. Hunt. Garagushin's made the run forward. Price spotted the danger quickly off his line. Osong, terrific touch. As Osong got the pace to get there.
Just did enough to need a defender. It was a great touch.
A real handful, Johnson Osong.
Yeah, great ball down the middle, and Johnson's just got ahead of the full-back, but yeah, coming together, a good tackle. Johnson did well there because he could have made more of it. Good honesty to get up back on his feet. It's always liking a player.
McAndrew. Now goal kicks the decision.
We've just stopped playing it simple. 1 and 2 touch, we just started to complicate it a little bit.
Blocked well by Gill. Tola. Goes back to Price. Osayande.
Come on, boys.
Given away. Jones, the Sunderland captain. Derby maybe a little fortunate that there wasn't more damage done there.
Yeah, we're just having a period, aren't we, where we're making mistake after mistake, not quite looking forward enough, and not bringing the ball in and playing.
Bit more of a commitment from Sunderland to press Derby as well now. Gill. Shoveled it straight to Chong. He's challenged well by Gordon. Referee sees nothing wrong with that. This is McAndrew. Just draws the player towards him and then bursts past. The support from Gordon down the right-hand side. There's the ball. He's onside. Back toward Allen. Just rolled behind him. Allen still threatening. Tola. This is more like the derby of the opening few minutes. Ogantula will get to this. Johnson Osong. Osayande wants options. Oh, clever play from Hunt. Challenge from Banks did enough to put the striker off. Derby reclaimed possession with 7 minutes to go to half-time. Ogantulu. Nice control. Support from Gill. Song is ahead of him. Unable to control. Sunderland throw.
Just still been not as clean with the ball. Passing it to the correct foot. Right weight. Just needs to be a little bit better. Sunderland's just got a foothold in the game a little bit. After poor start from Sunderland, they've settled into the game quite nicely now.
Well, Ben Metcalfe has been the busier goalkeeper. It's a nice ball forward of Whittaker. Moved on to Liam Hunt. Wide to Aaron Chung. Back it goes to Luke Banks. Banks to McAndrew. Toller. Gordon. Derby look better when they get the ball moving. Asayende. Allen wouldn't settle for him. Toller with a strong challenge to win it back, and here's Johnson Asong. Ball wouldn't settle for him either. Brilliant work from Johnson Asong. It's the defender back to cover. Derby get a corner out of it.
Yeah, he's direct, Johnson. Sometimes he has too many touches and he should drop it off, but yeah, every time he receives the ball he looks to be positive and go direct at his defender. Yeah, there's another corner, so hopefully we can have some quality now, putting the ball into the box and some desire to get on the end of it.
Derby's goal came from a corner just 3 minutes in. A little over 3 minutes remaining in this first half. So the gorgeous ball in. Bodies falling everywhere in the penalty area. This is McAndrew. McAndrew goes for goal. And off target again.
It's a great first touch. Manipulates the ball well and moves it onto his right foot. I expect him to shift it back onto his left. Yeah, again, I think he should go across the goalkeeper. So manipulates it well and then just hits it. Yeah, I think go across the goalkeeper, the opposite side.
Foul there from Osong and a yellow card for the Derby winger to go with it. Second Derby player in the book.
Yeah, Johnson just recovering back in there. He's got to keep his hands off the player, do the work and get back in behind the ball a little bit quicker. He's shown earlier on in the game he can do it. He's been excellent helping out Justin Gill. Just needs to recover back in there a little bit quicker.
Johnson Asong joins Adisa Osayandi in the referee's notebook as we move toward half-time here at Pride Park. Justin Gill. Logan Tooley. Allen lost out. Whittaker for Sunderland. Derby haven't cleared effectively just yet. Garagushin. Gordon with quick feet, able to stab it clear. Sunderland enjoying a spell as we move toward the half-time whistle. Hunt on the ball. Back to Kindon. Teams out to apply some pressure. Whittaker's done well here. Whittaker's cross. Sayandi's header. Derby again failed to clear convincingly. Garagusian. Hunt. Holcroft. Derby pinned in. Garagushin. Let's get away from Eames. Whittaker. To Joe Neild. Neild. That's Garagushin from a long way out. over the top of the crossbar. Luke Price had it covered, but another warning shot for Derby with a minute remaining in the first half.
Yeah, it's far too easy to play through us, and then a couple of tackles we missed out on and landed on. The bits of positivity about talking about the good play and in possession. We've got to be a little bit harder to play through at the minute, a little bit more aggressive on the press, and when we win it back, we've got to be a little bit more, show more quality in possession. We're not quite shown enough quality when we've won the ball back, and we've dropped off our quality levels.
That'll be a couple of minutes added on, might be a little bit longer. Sunderland player down here and holding his head. Vizio is ready to come on.
Yeah, he just got sandwiched in between the two players there, and got one from the front and one from the side there.
It's okay to continue. Gordon wins Derby a throw.
Yeah, good defending out there. The basics of defending, getting out to your wide man and stopping crosses and making it uncomfortable for the winger. That's the simple things what we're talking about before the start of the game. Doing the basics of defending well.
Garagushin. Allen back defending. And drawing the foul.
A little bit better getting behind the ball and getting stuck in a little bit more between Cruz and Marcel.
And there'll be a yellow card for the Sunderland player here. Aaron Chung just delaying the restart. First Sunderland player in the book. Luke Banks, Derby's captain. Up to Allen. That pass didn't find its intended target. And as Osaande heads away, the half-time whistle goes. It's level at the break here at Pride Park Stadium. Adisa Osaande's early goal gave Derby deserved lead, and they were the better side for a long stretch of the first half. But an equaliser midway through from Trey Ogusuyi got Sunderland back on level terms, and they have been growing into this game ever since. Harley Price has had a couple of saves to make, so has Ben Metcalf in the visiting goal, as Derby really failed to build on that promising start to the game. At half-time, it's Derby 1, Sunderland 1. Nice to see Dijon Brown here earlier as well, watching the game tonight. Part of the FA Youth Cup side last season, scored at Mansfield in the first round as Derby went through at Field Mill. Justin Gill on the score sheet in that game as well. He's back out there again for the Rams tonight. And Dage, of course, now part of Paul Warne's first team setup. Warne is here tonight as well, as you'd expect, as McAndrew's not quite quick enough to get to that play off the restart. Derby in the black and white, kicking from left to right in this second half. Gill got a piece of that. No Song has to go the long way round. Gill finds Luke Banks, Derby's captain this evening. McAndrew. Derby throw. McAndrew. Shot is wide of the mark. With that weaker right foot, and feels as though he should have done better.
Yeah, he's manipulated all three opportunities he's had. He's back onto his right foot. He needs to manipulate that. He's got a great opportunity there to hit it on his left.
Derby team then, Harley Price in goal, back four of Isaac Gordon, Luke Banks, Adisa Osoyande and Tristan Gill. Midfield three of Marcel Tola, Cruz Allen and Owen Eames. And across the front line, Niall McAndrew, Justin Oguntulu and Johnson Osong. That one goes back to Price, just about gets there. Tola goes hunting for it. McAndrew putting some pressure on as well. McAndrew's done well. Might be a chance for McAndrew here. Straight at the goalkeeper. Gordon follows up. Side netting again. The goalkeeper did get a touch to the shot from Isaac Gordon, so it will be a Derby corner, but it's another chance for Niall McAndrew.
Yeah, great pressing from Niall. Good energy to get up to the ball. You just expect him to be a little bit cleaner and just slot that to the side of the goalie. A little bit more composure. And then great follow up from Isaac. Just expect him to try and hit the target as well.
Corner number 6 for the Rams, who scored about this far into the first half from a corner kick. Similar sort of position. Allen puts it on the mark again. That bounced off the defender. Not sure how much he knew about it. Derby looking to keep the pressure on. Gill. Derby throw.
Another cracking delivery from Cruz. Round the money in the centre of the goal.
Banks and Osoyande have marched forward again for this one. See what distance Gill can get on this throw. Does he get past the man at the front post? Allen. Maybe overplayed it. Allen's got it back. Allen. Down under the challenge. Referee sees no foul. And here comes Sunderland now on the break. Maybe not.
Took up a great position there, Cruz, and received the ball after a good transition and winning it back for the team. I think he just had Johnson and Song to the left of him and he just overran it, and it looks like he's hurt his shoulder in the process.
Allen's going to need a bit of attention.
He wins it back well there, and they just need to slide it to the left hand side and just overruns it. Too many touches centrally.
Just the way he's landed, I think on that left arm, checking his shoulder, his rotator cuff. There is a bit of movement down in the Derby dugout at the moment, so I think a change might be coming here for the Rams. Allen is back on his feet. The fourth official does have board in hand, so I think we are going to see a change shortly for someone. Derby temporarily down to 10. Poked out a play by Joe Neal. Derby throw on the near side. Tristan Gill for Derby. Right, Gill was caught after the ball had gone there, but play continues. Price in possession. McAndrew. Allen can't get to that. Toller though, finding a Song. Eames is bursting away ahead of him. A Song steps infield this time. McAndrew's out on the far side. Johnson and Song, I think, caught in two minds there, Bucko.
Yeah, I think how he makes a run and probably kills the space of Johnson there. He runs into his space where we spoke first half. We're going through some positive moments down in this far corner here where he was left 1v1 and very, very direct. John knows that player where he just needs serving and leaving to it. And we just need to get a little bit more cleaner in possession, tidier, and make a few more passes. We're looking to go. Yeah, we're too.
The Derby win it back. Don't make the most of this. Toller. High and wide from Marcel Toller. That might be just about his last involvement here, as Derby are about to make the change. It's Marcel Toller's number going up. Domain Augustine comes on. Tell us about Domain, Bucko.
Yeah, he's one who's had not much game opportunity with herself. He joined the club from West Brom at under 16. Me and Keith Briggs have worked with him a little bit. Good technical player, lovely left foot, physically still developing. There's another one who's got a bright future.
And if you recognise the name, his dad, Kenny, played for Swansea in the top flight. So the family know what it takes to make it. First touch from here, finding Allen. Not connecting with Oguntulu. Allen can't believe he's not got a free kick there. Derby make sure they don't go any further. Allen has gone down again.
It was a foul though in that one. I didn't think the first one was where he hurt his shoulder. That one definitely was. Hopefully Damien can inject just a little bit of urgency into our play and get us playing a little bit faster and making them shorter passes connect to our teammates.
He's been a regular contributor for the 18 so far this season. He's started every Premier League game thus far. Oh, we do have a free kick here. Popped away by Banks into the space. Osong wriggles away from one. Space for Osong to run into. Didn't find the pass. Did win it back. Eames is there. Nothing for him. Right, it's Augustine. Derby have been the better side in the opening 10 minutes of this second half. Game's still locked at 1-1. Sunderland about to make their first change. Oguntulu goes down, no foul. Augustine fired back at him by Eames. Allen in possession now. Allen. Osong, lovely ball, good cross! Oh, the defender had to get there and did. If it had got by him, it would have been 2-1 Derby.
Yeah, lovely little slide, lovely little take from Cruz and a slide in and the ball across from Johnson. Just that timing of that run from Justin needed to probably go across the front of the defender. But similar sort of pattern to the start of the first half. We've come out the better team. started this second half period better. Just need to capitalise on this pressure and get a goal.
This will be Derby's 7th corner, second of this second half. Song on the turn, didn't make contact. Time for Sunderland to make their first change. Felix Scott is coming on. Aaron Chung has gone off. Some fresh legs in the Sunderland front line. That bounces off the shoulder of McAndrew. Tricky one for Gordon. First touch for Scott, the substitute. Eames. And just to bully his way through the first challenge, not the second. Johnson a song. Banks looking for Tristan Gill, who's got forward.
It's good defending there from the Sunderland fullback. Good ball from Luke Banks over the fullback's shoulder, and good individual defending 1v1 from the Sunderland right back.
Just a shade over half an hour remains. We'll have extra time if we need it. We'll have penalties if we need them. That's Andy's header. Here's Scott, the substitute. Pocket picked by Allen. Now Augustine drifts away from one. Certainly see plenty of the ball. Domain Augustine. McAndrew.
It's better. Move it quick. It's good.
Anyone's game at this stage. Johnson a song. Allen's going to try and give it him back. Clever ball from Cruz Allen. I'll be trying to play quickly. Allen down under the challenge. And a bit of cramp for Cruz Allen as well. Something about the Pride Park pitch that really seems to sap the energy from the legs, eh, Bucko?
Yeah.
Been a couple of years since Derby reached the fourth round of this competition. Last managed that back in 2018-19 season when they beat Everton in the third round here. Aaron Cashin was the goal scorer. They lost 2-1 at Brighton in the 4th round. Brave from Tristan Gill. Both teams sending out the substitutes. See if there are more changes soon. McAndrew doesn't get too far past Archie Lightfoot, the Sunderland left back.
Done okay. Isaac Gordon has been quite consistent with his performance up to yet.
Gordon with another header. Allen was fouled that time. With the screen from up here.
It's important you move the ball quick. When you're a player like Cruz and you've got ability and talent, you have to move the ball quick because somebody's going to want to try and leave a little bit on you, and you've got to get out. He's good at taking that ball in tight areas, but you have to drop it off and lay it off a little bit quicker. In the second half, he's had that one or two too many touches at times and give the opponent that opportunity to land something on him, and that's why he's found himself on the deck 3 or 4 times this second half.
Made a career out of that, didn't you? Leaving it on the...
Yes, very good at passing it and actually kicking somebody at the same time. Or heading the ball through the back of somebody's head. That's why my nose and my face is that flat.
I'm saying nothing, Bucko. I'm saying nothing. There is going to be a bit of a delay here while Allen receives treatment. Derby's players have come over to the near side to take on some fluids and some instructions from Danny May as well. He's about 18 months into his time at Derby, having joined the club last summer after over a decade at Southampton. Bradley Johnson spotting me a picture as well, heading back toward the dugout. Had plenty of special moments out on the Pride Park pitch before. Not all of them in a Derby shirt, it has to be said. Remember him scoring a couple of times for Blackburn here a couple of years ago. Augustine. Gill steers it back to Price. Osong. Gill. Augustine was stretching. This is a rare Sunderland attack in the second half so far. Back to Kindon. Joe Neild. Gill watching this one. Good header from Tristan Gill. Now it's Johnson Osong to try and turn on the afterburners. Similar to the first half, Jake Buxton, Derby's levels just seem to have dropped off ever so slightly.
Yeah, can't put a finger on what it is. Just do look like we're lacking that little bit of intensity out there for me.
Nice turn from Lightfoot. He'll try and play in Scott the substitute. There's Gordon going to ground. He's played well. Offside flag was up on the far side anyway, but Gordon wasn't to know that.
It's good defending from Isaac. Good distance, connected with his centre backs to start with. The ball gets slid through there, and then good 1v1 defending. we're a little bit slow, so we've got to get a little bit more urgency and a little bit more energy into us passing, and then that generates into the pressing out possession as well.
Augustine gets away from one. He was looking for a song out on the far side. It was the right idea. It's a short pass from the goalkeeper. Derby trying to turn the screw.
Come on, press. Come on, let's go. It's good.
Jake Buxton's happy with that.
Gives us something to talk about, Owen.
Just watching Niall McAndrew, who's not moving too well, just out of your picture. Derby slow things right down again. McAndrew's desperately trying to stretch out his hamstring at the moment. Gordon's ball forward. Clever touch from Oguntulu, and Derby have it back. Chance for Allen to go for goal. Straight at Ben Metcalf.
Yeah, dropped him in a great moment, Cruz again. Probably expect him to do better, really. Make the keeper dive, move into the corner. Good little touch from Justin, lay off, and then great little take. Eames in and around him, pressing. Yeah, just either side of the goalie with a little bit more power.
Marley Mintus might be about to come on for Derby. Here's Tristan Gill stepping forward from left back, almost releasing Johnson a song. Song to the target again here. One drop for Allen. Gordon does well. Here's McAndrew for Derby. McAndrew into the area. Just scooped that one up over the top of the crossbar. I'm still not convinced he's moving quite right, and I think he's just gestured to the bench that Niall McAndrew is going to have to come off. I think that might be the last involvement for him. Here was the opportunity.
Sorry, yeah.
It just bounced upon him as he took the shot toward goal. Shame for McAndrew.
I was looking at the changes, the opportunity to changes, who was available down on the warming up on the side. Owen, apologies for that, for not doing the replay.
Who's your prediction then, Bucko?
I think it was Jerome Richards, coming on the right. He's had a little bit of exposure to 21s football. He's been away with the 21s early part of the season. Sharp, bright boy in possession. Joined us quite recently.
And McAndrew being given the once over. Had 11 goals and 6 assists in 25 appearances across the 18s and 21s age groups last season.
Shown huge promises at time. McAndrew has. Performances have been a little bit up and down, but when he's performed well, he's looked a top talent. He's just got to try and bring a little bit more consistency to his game. Yeah, but when he's in full flow and he's driving at players, his actual decision or his final pass or his shot tonight weren't quite the right one. But if he adds that, and normally he does, he adds that to his game, he's very, very promising.
As predicted by expert summariser of the night, Jake Buxton, it is Jerome Richards who's going to come on to replace Niall McAndrew.
Jerome should provide us some excitement and some energy. He's full of running, so hopefully he'll press and go and go and try and take the ball off the opposition.
First touch for Richards here. Allen takes that on the turn. Gordon, first time cross. It's come back for Allen. Still Allen. Down he goes again. The Sunderland player went down as well, as Gordon does terrifically well to get back.
Brilliant defending, Isaac. Recovery. It's a good ball into the box at the start, and then a change of mindset to get back in and defend it. Excellent. Just expected Cruz to snap that shot off a little bit quicker. He took it in the pocket, lovely, released it out wide, catch up play, and it just spilled out to him on the edge of the box, and Darvish passed the first one well. Good quick feet, and then just, can you get that shot off there? He had that moment then. He's trying to manipulate it to get it back onto his left foot. The defender as well.
Jayden Jones, it is, the Sunderland captain. He needed a bit of treatment in the first half. Don't know if he's going to need any here or not. Getting back to his feet. Been associated with Sunderland since he was 5 years old. It's just over the head of Johnson a song. Great tackle from Gill. Garagushin getting back at him. And fouling Tristan Gill.
Did well there, Tristan. Taking it off the opponent and then driving with the ball. It's better. Just a little bit more urgency now with the passing. Come on.
Gill. Over the top from Johnson a song. More like it from Derby. A song has Allen waiting. And this time Cruz Allen finds the way through. Brilliant move from Derby down the left. And it's Cruz Allen's moment at Pride Park.
A little bit more intensity to the play, and a great ball down the line from Tristan over the top, and Johnson was direct, and then just about that end product, Johnson got his head up and found a lovely pull back to Cruz and a little bit of quality to stick it in the goal. So yeah, good play. That little bit where we've been a little bit loose, that bit was good, nice and clean on the floor, and then kept it low, the shot's not high, it's nice and low, and the keeper can't make the save.
A song with his head up, he saw where Allen was lurking, and even though Ben Metcalf got a big meaty piece of that shot, the goalkeeper could not keep it out. Cruz Allen shows his quality, and a bit of a war wound along that left thigh as well.
Yeah, he needs to pull his shorts down there. Cruz does.
But crucially, he has the goal, and with just a shade over 15 minutes to go, Derby have retaken the lead against Sunderland in the FA Youth Cup third round. Now we're going to have to see a bit more urgency from the visitors, you would think, who do fancy their chances of making a move in the competition this season. That's forward toward the substitute Richards. He keeps it in play. What can Richards do here? Lightfoot got back and made the challenge. Should mention that Sunderland first team players Chris Rigg and Tommy Watson both appeared in the FA Youth Cup last season. Rigg just 17, scored that wonderful back heel in the Championship a few weeks ago now. Still actually eligible to play for this side. Allen, the goal scorer. Put forward toward Richards. Lightfoot can clear, only as far as Augustine. Here's Hunt, trying to get Sunderland going. Garagushin. Gill has done really well up against him second half.
Yeah, he's defended better, and Tristan has. He's had a good second half up against his opponent. Got tight, got his hands on the winger and been aggressive with his tackling. I'm just looking at Cruz there, he's just looks a little bit jaded.
Oh, nice touch there. Here's a song trying to burst through. Referee says no foul. A song has stayed down. There's been a lot of stoppages in this second half. Sunderland making another change, and it's a one that we expected, especially if they were in this sort of position in the game. It's Marcus Neal who's going to come on. Hunt making way. Neal, the striker, being introduced. He came off the bench last night for Sunderland's under-21s to get a late winner against Arsenal. Now be hoping he can have a similar impact for them tonight. Only 16, the striker. So another body at the top of the pitch for Sunderland. Lightfoot. Banks is in the way. Richards. Sunderland have escaped here. Holcroft coming forward. Wide to Lightfoot. Plenty of bodies in the middle.
That was a nice ball.
Well, Sayandi got his head to the ball first.
Just a little bit late on the press we were. Didn't quite get there. And then didn't quite stop the cross. And then Adisa does well to defend that. Just got to stay focused now and defend this set play well. Concentrate.
This is Sunderland's first corner, by the way. Jaden Jones is going to take it. Bodies packed inside that 6-yard box. Jerome Richards being called in for extra reinforcements as well. Everyone back for Derby. And it goes from Jones. It's a deep one. Too deep.
And well there, the lads defended that well. Yeah, a lot of bodies in and around Price there. He does well, and Banksy does well to make sure he got hold of his man as well.
There will be opportunities for Derby here on the break, you'd think.
Sunderland's going to have to come a little bit, aren't they? They're going to have to start pushing a few more bodies higher to try and take more risk. And hopefully, like you say, there'll be more spaces and areas for us to transition on the break.
The Derby will be happy with that. Ogunsi was offside. Price not able to hit his mark on that occasion. Into the final 10 minutes at Pride Park. Unless Sunderland can find another equaliser. They found one in the first half. Allen flicks it forward. Oguntulu's trying to make things difficult. Oh, and that's a big call from the referee. Defender put his body in the way, but didn't make too many attempts to try and actually get to the ball, Jake Buxton.
No, I thought he misjudged it, the defender, and he bounced over him, and Justin got the right side of the defender. I didn't think it was a foul.
Punched forward by Gordon. Richards picks up the pieces. Nice bounce for him. Oh, and he just couldn't connect with Oguntulu.
Final pass or that final ball, we've just not quite been as clean as we normally are. Don't know if it's the occasion or the magnitude to obviously the game. It's not. Yeah, we've just not been as clean as we normally are. Still had positive moments within the game up to yet, and had probably the better of the opportunities.
Allen bounced into Jones. One back by Derby. Oguntulu caught in his heels. Osong now. Richards. Another for Derby would surely seal it. Oguntulu back to goal. Trying to find a song. Goal kick is the decision.
Good little bit of play inside the box. You just want to stay positive and go forward. Good little bit of combination play, playing forward again. Got to bring that in and bring it a little bit tighter.
Derby still committed to the press. It's basically 4 against 4 on the halfway line if Sunderland can find a way through. Neil under pressure. Gordon with a really good tackle. Richards has it. Gordon is still with him. Gordon's ball across. Oh, Eames got it caught under his feet. Now it's Sunderland's turn to lack that quality on the final ball.
A little bit unlucky there. Eames arrived in the box quite well for the similar sort of movement to what Cruz did. He just didn't get that right connection, wrap his right foot round it.
Banks' clearances charged down by Marcus Neal. Been with Derby since under 9s.
Lovely lad, Luke. Top lad, gentleman. Yeah, lovely boy.
Has the aura of a captain as well when you speak to him. Plays the right position for it. Allen clears away. Great work from Eames to put the pressure on again. This is Johnson Asong. Eames has got himself back on side. Augustin. Not drop for Oguntulu either. These moments for Derby aren't coming to anything.
Getting some good areas, Owen, just not both teams in a way, showing a little bit of lack of quality, that final pass or that little bit of composure to pick that right player out, connect. The moment we did, we scored a goal from it.
Into the final 5 minutes. Derby lead, courtesy of that Cruz Allen strike on 74. Forward by Neal. Knocked on. Price is there. Misjudged by Gordon. It's about the first thing he's got wrong all night. Augustine clears. Danny May watching on at the bottom of your picture. Jones gave it straight to Osayande. Derby have won it back, and maybe here's the chance for Derby to seal it. Eames, Oguntulu, wide of the mark.
Good little counter, Owen. Good little break. Yeah, good, got himself into a good shape, into a mid-block. Eames, he turns it over. Nice little weighted pass to put Justin into his stride, and then picks the right side, keeps it low. He just drags it wide. Normally very, very good at those as well, Justin.
Banks with the header. Gordon steps in. Here's Allen. Derby on the attack again. Justin Gill. What have Sunderland got left here? Osayande. Out to Gordon. Foul from Gordon. Wasn't a tackle he needed to make. Derby just trying to disrupt. Are Sunderland going to get another opportunity here? Tricky clearance for the goalkeeper. This is Allen. Wide to Richards. Plenty of white shirts forward. Richards into the area. Straight at the goalkeeper again.
So lucky. Good direct play from Jerome. Gets it. Nice and tidy with his feet. It's a good pass out wide again with Cruz. Nice and neat and tidy. Good little bit of skill. Kept his shot down, kept it low. Needed to be either side of the goalkeeper.
Garagushin won it back. Ogunsuyi. Goal scorer in the first half. Tries his luck. Not really a shot, not really a cross either.
No, they'll be in between now, weren't it? Still got to try and get out there and apply a little bit more pressure to stop that ball coming into the box.
Derby very happy to watch that go out of play. Only 90 seconds of the 90 minutes remain. Would expect a decent amount of time added on at the end of the 90, mind. Plenty of substitutions and stops for injury in this second half as Eames tries to get on the wrong side, and Eames is still battling for it. Plays an Osong, ball just wouldn't roll for him. Just not happening for Derby. Osayande goes to ground. Osayande was booked in the first half.
He's lucky boy.
I think he is lucky.
He's lucky. I think if that's the first team fixture, the players are making a little bit more than that, Owen, and potentially leaving the field. Adisa.
Well, that would have been a twist, wouldn't it? Lightfoot stepping in field. Sunderland searching for an equaliser to try and keep themselves in the FA Youth Cup for at least a little while longer. Whittaker, clever ball through. All the way through to Price in the end. Eyes peeled for the fourth officials board. There's going to be 5 minutes of added time. Jake Buxton looking anxious besides me on the gantry.
He's got to make good decisions now, in this final little period of game. No mistakes. Do your job. Do the right thing. If you've got to clear the ball, clear the ball.
Well, there's the board. We're into it now. Allen can play an Osong to seal it. And seal it, Derby do. The Rams will go on to the 4th round of the FA Youth Cup. Johnson Osong's goal makes absolutely sure a victory at Pride Park Stadium tonight. You can calm down now, Bucko.
Yes.
It's over.
So we just spoke about they'll make a mistake, and the Sunderland player has, and then it's just about that composure, picking that time and that moment. A good little bit of quality, a good slide across from Cruz. He could have been greedy and took it on himself, but he made that correct decision. Little slide across on the deck, and then good bit of technique from Johnson to slot it in the corner. The 2 moments we've been clean in the second half, and we've passed it properly and put it on the plate for somebody. We've scored 2 good goals. I think both teams have been critical, have probably not been as clean as they should have been, but ultimately we've had more chances and we've scored 3 goals, and that's us, pushes us through to the next round.
All smiles for Cruz Allen and the rest of his Derby teammates as they make their way back toward the centre circle. Sunderland ready and waiting for the restart. They're just going to fire this forward as soon as they can and see what chaos they can cause, but they won't cause much like that. Derby waiting to make a late change as well. Rio Cannaville is going to come on in a moment for Cruz Allen. In the meantime, Derby maybe sniffing another. Allen trying to win it. Richards does. And Banks went to ground. Referee playing advantage. It's dropped nicely for Neil. He's gone down. Caught by Gordon.
Send him off, is it?
Yellow card is the decision. I think Derby have got a little lucky again there, Bucko.
Yeah. I think there was two moments there, a little bit of madness of Luke Banks diving out and going to ground, and then just spilled out the wrong side for Isaac Gordon there. This side from Tristan should clear it properly with his right foot. And then, yeah, it's a naughty challenge from Isaac, raking the Achilles.
Cruz Allen is going to come off here. A goal and an assist in the second half for him. Looks like it'll be the difference.
He's shown moments of quality in periods of the game. Probably could have done with getting on the ball a little bit more in second half and being a little bit more tidier in possession. But he's been the one who's made it tick. He's the one who's tried to play that killer pass. He's been the one who's tried to make things happen. And he's the one who's probably shown that little bit of quality with the difference between the two teams.
Rio Cannaville is on, and his first duty will be to line up in this Derby wall. If Sunderland score here, it is going to be an interesting finish.
What you
Jack
want?
Whittaker's over it.
Sorry, mate. What you want now is big wall, big and strong. Don't turn your back.
Whittaker over it. I think it might be Garagushin as well. Maybe Jones, in fact. Well, there's the wall Jake Buxton was asking for.
Good, Justin Oguntolu. Standing strong, firm in the wall, taking one in the dish.
Doesn't want any treatment, he wants to stay on the field. This is only Sunderland's second corner. Well, it's headed on, it's off the line by Banks. Derby haven't cleared yet, they have now. Still out of the area.
Stay on your feet. John O.
Oh, Song with the block. Sayandi with the header away. And now Derby can break. Chance for a fourth perhaps. Oguntolu leading the charge. Still Oguntolu. Now it seems. And it is 4. Owen Eames gets his reward. And a bit of crap to go with it in the celebrations. It's been comfortable for Derby at the end, but they've had to work really hard for this. Round 4 beckons for the Rams.
Really positive from the first bit of defending the set play. Defending it on the line, I think it was either a Banksy or a Disa, and then Johnson and Son getting out to the ball to make the block, and then Justin breaking away. Great decision, good defending from Sunderland to try and get behind the ball, and then great little bit of feet, picks out Eamesy, and yeah, nice. You're going to get some stick off the lads there for celebrating with a bit of cramp.
Great work from the number 9, and the number 10 applies the finish required. And he's still struggling with it now. And I'm sure he'll be okay to get to the end. We have played beyond the 5 added minutes already. As soon as Derby get back to halfway, this game will be over. It'll be Sheffield United or Blackburn Rovers in the next round for the Rams. We're playing on for the moment. Well, there is the final whistle. Derby have beaten Sunderland here at Pride Park to take their place in the fourth round of the FA Youth Cup. A tight first half that saw Derby impressed in the opening stages. Adisa Osayande putting the Rams in front after just 2.5 minutes. The visitors equalise midway through the opening period and were probably the better side going into half-time, but after the break, Derby much improved and eventually got the breakthrough with 15 minutes remaining. Cruz Allen striking home to put them 2-1 in front. In added time, they scored twice more. Johnson the Song with a deserved goal from Allen's layoff, and then right at the death, Owen Ings making it 4. Derby through to the fourth round of the FA Youth Cup, and deservedly so. Final score at Pride Park: Derby County 4, Sunderland 1.